Hello and welcome to September 2025's edition of What the Heck is Going On in the Denver Housing Market. I'm a Denver real estate agent. Every month I do a market update series. Let's go ahead and dive in. Now, normally I throw some stats up on the screen, but it's never really looked good in my opinion. So I'm just going to go ahead and not share my screen and I have the stats behind the camera here. And I'm going to just go ahead and talk you through everything. If you want to see where I'm getting these stats from, I'll put the PDF below. It's from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors. So most people, when they're looking at a housing market update, they're curious, are housing prices up or down, and how long is it taking to sell a home right now? So right now, compared to last month, housing prices are up in Denver by like 0.8%. So I'd actually call that flat. So month over month, housing prices are flat. Now, if we go year over year, like, okay, well, that's what happened in 30 days, what's happened this whole year. Housing prices are still flat. We're up by about 1% year over year. So overall, once again, there's been a lot of rockiness going on this year. There's been a lot of headlines saying like, oh my gosh, housing prices are doing this or doing that. Here in Denver specifically, our prices have gone down, they've gone up, but overall they've been resilient. And the reason for that is I always say our market is really driven by mountains, weather, and lifestyle for a large degree. That's why people move here. We're not so industry our city isn't really industry based where people are moving here or moving out of it because of a certain industry for the most part. So that keeps our housing prices pretty protected. And we're seeing that because in a lot of cities where prices are declining rapidly, our prices are remaining steady. Now, what is interesting is how long does it take to sell a home right now? It takes about 30 days on average, but that number is being really skewed in my opinion because a lot of homes are taking 40, 50, 60 days to sell. That average is being weighed down by the homes that still sell in like an hour or a couple hours or you know what I mean, really quick, like a day. That average is being dragged down by those extreme examples. Most homes are taking about 30, 40, 50 days to sell and much longer for condos. Our condo market is a whole different story. So once again, to recap that, housing prices are flat month over month and honestly year over year. And homes are taking about, I would say, I'd give that more of a range of like 30 to 50 days on average to sell. Now, what's interesting is the mortgage rates have started to come down a bit. Now, the funny thing is they've come down. Everyone's talking about like, oh my gosh, mortgage rates are down. They're lowest they've been. And that's true. And that's awesome. The lowest they've been like this year. And that's great. I love that. However, if we actually look at how that's impacted buyer affordability, on average, get ready for this, it has lowered the average monthly payment by about $48. That's not a whole lot. But the funny thing is, as small as that is, buyer activity has jumped a lot here in Denver with mortgage rates coming down. The amount of homes going under contract increased by 10%. Now, this is September. This is a month where we usually see the amount of homes going under contract go down and go down rapidly once we're going into August, September, October. However, it jumped 10% the same week the same couple weeks that mortgage rates started to come down. That's not a coincidence. So the moral of the story is if you're a potential seller and you don't think buyers are watching interest rates, you're wrong because once again, activity jumped, or homes going, not just activity, but buyers writing offers on homes went up 10% in a month where we normally see that number go down pretty severely. So the rest of the year, I think we are going to be in for more of the same, to be honest, where it's going to stay flat. We're going to see some months where we see some appreciation, some months where we see some depreciation. I think we're going to end the year somewhere around down 1% or 2% or up 1 or 2%, but staying pretty flat overall. Now, if you have any questions on this, my contact information is in the YouTube description below. You're more than welcome to reach out. Yes, I do love making YouTube videos, but I love helping people buy and sell homes even more. That's what I actually do for a living. So once again, guys, thank you for watching. Consider hitting like and subscribe. And if you like me just putting it on the not sharing my screen and you like this format more, feel free to let me know because I'm questioning it. I'm like, should I show my screen? Should I show the data? Or should I just walk people through it and so you can hear it? All right, let me know if you guys like it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.